which means there were no Hebrews. Y'all all right?
Oh, yeah.
Now you see why I like the lights on.
Yes, sir. That's right.
I'm looking good, Jack. There was no Jacob. Or Yaqub, whatever word, how you want to pronounce it. There was no Jacob. Which means there were no Israelites. Why do you say that, Brother Ray? Because in the Bible, Jacob wrestled with the angel all night long. And then God changed the name from Jacob to Israel. So when you put that there was no Abraham and there was no Jacob, guess what? You have no Hebrew Israelites.
Make it plain.
But then again, follow now. Put your circle up. Put it 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 up. Again, let's go back. Let's go back a bit. Let's go back to this. An epitome is a fictitious character who a person or a group of people name or characterize themselves after for what? For the sake of giving validity and an identity to their own existence. The only reason why you have to do that is because you don't know who you are.
Yes, sir.
And anytime you have to go to literature that was given to us by our enemy to find your identity, man, you're in trouble.
Yes, sir.
Did y'all hear that?
Yes, sir.
And you have to go to the literature that you didn't write to get an identity for yourself. You're in trouble.
Make it plain.
It's hard to break that chain, brother.
It's hard to break it, but I'm going to break it, damn it. I'm going to break it. I'm going to break it, brother. You know what? I'm going to say it this way. If I don't break it, it's because they don't want it broke. Okay? Because I'm giving the facts to break it.
That's right.
It's like, let me use an analogy right quick before I come back to this. There was a brother, a scientist, who went to a village in South America, and in the village, he noticed that the villagers would go out and worship this little stream. And he said, wow, these people really adore this stream. They'd go out and bow down to it and da-da-da. So they asked one dude to translate what they were saying, and they were actually calling the stream God. So he said, the only way I know to really get these people to see the truth about this stream is to prove to them the contamination of the stream. So he took a sample of water from the stream and put it up under the microscope and had the people from the village come look at it through the microscope. And they went and they all walked up. They saw this little instrument on the table, and they walked up and they looked in the microscope and so it's deep because they went and called a council meeting. They went into the hood and they came out of the council dancing. They went to dancing around the table with the microscope on it, and the scientist said, damn, I done woke these people up. That's cool. Oh man, I got them to see the truth finally. They grabbed the microscope, man, threw it down on the ground, and stomped the hell out of that thing, man. Busted the microscope. Why? They didn't want to see the truth. They could not believe that this stream that was so sacred to them had all them ugly things in it that they saw through that microscope. So hey, don't break the microscope. I'm the microscope. Get it?
Yes, sir.
I mean, try to break it if you want, but that's up to you. Just don't put your hands on it. I may be a preacher, but don't you let that fool. I don't believe in that turn the other cheek stuff. I don't play that. Yeah, buddy. Moses. Jesus.
Yes, sir.
Man, that's some deep stuff, because I've talked to people and say, okay, well, I can buy that. I can buy that Abraham may have never really existed. But don't mess with my Jesus now. Don't do that. And I wanted to say, wait a minute, hold up. How is it that you can accept that Abraham may not have ever existed, Especially when I show it to you right in the Bible, where it says in Galatians 4:24 and 4:22, 23, 24, and in the 24th verse of Galatians, 4th chapter, it actually says that Abraham, the whole thing of Abraham and Isaac and Ishmael is an allegory.
That's what it says.
It actually says that it's allegorical. These are allegorical people. It actually says it right in their Bible. And folks say, you know, I say, how did you accept that he was allegory, but yet Jesus had to be real? Because if Abraham didn't exist, then Isaac didn't exist. And you keep going right on down the genealogy. Y'all all right? Yeah. Circle! Guess what, y'all? Muhammad. There's not one shred of evidence that Prophet Muhammad ever existed. That's right. Not one. Now, I know those of you in here who may be Muslims. Yes, it is too. Okay. You need to believe that right now at this moment because you don't know what else to believe. Y'all follow what I'm saying?
Yes,
see,
sir.
y'all, listen. When I came into the awareness that it was all, man, I went through some stuff. I mean, I went through some stuff, man. I was ready to physically fight people. Yes. Okay, and I mean physically. You know why? Because the Bible told me to do that. The Bible says, contend for the faith. Contend means contender. It's fight. Fight to protect this thing. I was ready to do that, okay? And then I did my own research, and then it took me a period of 5 years. I didn't just come to accept this overnight. 5 years of research trying to prove that what I found out was wrong. And the more research I did, the more I only found out that what I had been taught all my life was a lie.
Break it down.
Y'all follow what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And it hurts.
Yes.
It hurts, man. When you found out that everything you thought was isn't. So those of you who have a problem with what I'm saying right now, I understand that. I really do. I understand that, you know, and hold on to what you got right now. Because if you drop it, you ain't going to have nothing to walk to the car with. Hold on to what you got until you learn. Everybody say this. Please repeat yourself to me. I will stand on everything I believe today.
I will stand on everything I believe today.
Even if I have to change it all tomorrow.
Even if I have to change it all tomorrow.
Got that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me use another analogy for you, because I see some people are hurting, and I don't want you to do that. Here's a bottle of, let's say I got grape juice in this bottle, okay? And the grape juice is the lie, and I want to fill it with the truth, which would be water. Okay, the worst thing you can do is take the bottle or the glass, the bottle is you, and completely dump out the grape juice. It's the worst thing you can do. You know why? Because then you'll be empty. You won't have anything. Okay? So I don't encourage people to try to dump what they believe out. Because then it leaves you vulnerable, it leaves you helpless, it leaves you hopeless, all that kind of stuff. What I would rather you do is just take your bottle of grape juice, turn on the faucet of truth, and just hold yourself up under a steady stream of water. And guess what, y'all? The grape juice will get lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. And after a while, you'll look around and it won't be no more trace of the lie. And you will never have emptied yourself of anything. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Even Osiris, for those of us who are so Kemetically deep, Osiris ain't never existed, people. It's a concept. It's a story. There was no literal Horus. Horus was an idea. It was a concept. An epitome. There was no Krishna. There was no Buddha. There was no Prometheus. There was no Adonis. There was no Quetzalcoatl. There was no Mithra. There was no Zoroaster. All of these are names that people who don't know who they are reach into literature and grab it and label themselves with it so they can say that they are God's chosen people, so that they can give themselves some self-esteem within a certain paradigm. So when you hear a person say, I'm a Christian, say, okay, Don't attack them.
That's right.
Because that's all they got to hold